What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy EZ3 back at it again with MLB The Show content. And this week we got a new event. It's the Ring the Bell event. Now, if you look at the rules here, you can use any hitter, any starting pitcher. So I'm not going to give you some tips on that because I guarantee you're going to see the meta hitters and the meta starter pitchers. But, well, I will give you some tips. I'm going to give you my top 3 relief pitchers and closing pitchers because look at the line on number 3. Silver or lower relief pitchers, and these are 6-inning games. That's 3 more innings than we're used to in the event, so you're going to have to use one of these relief pitchers. So my top 3 is going to give you the top 3 relief pitchers and closing pitchers I think you should have in your bullpen in order to get the big reward right here at 10 wins. Trevor Hoffman. Look at that card. That's going to be a meta card for a long time there. 110, 117, and the hits per 9, the K per 9. As always, guys, if you enjoy MLB The Show content and other sports content, like, follow, and subscribe. Share this with your friends. And go ahead and check all my other videos. I got sports card videos on here, too. And I'm going to have some more MLB The Show videos coming at you. Head on over to TikTok, EZ3_TTV, for some daily sports stuff, some daily MLB The Show content, and sports cards opening. Other than that, guys, let's get into it. And first on the list for relief pitchers I believe you should have in your bullpen, Ryan Tepera. He's a 79 silver. He's boosted this week to an 84 overall, which means that hits per 9, that K per 9 is going to see a plus 12 boost. That hits per 9 alone is already at a 106. Plus 12 gets you to a 118. And that 73 K per 9 plus 12 is going to get us to an 85. So he's going to be a great, decent pitcher coming out of that bullpen. Look on over to the pitches he's got. He's got a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a circle change. His 4-seam and his 2-seam are hitting 93. And the slider and circle change are 87. So you can use these pitches to keep everybody off speed. And his pitch control over here, he's going to have a lot of control on the 4-seam and his slider. So use that 4-seam slider combo as much as you can. Break-wise, the slider's at a 62 and his circle change at a 71. But if you could utilize that slider correctly on the edges, you'll be all right there. And from the making of this video, you can get them on the market now for 568 stubs. Head out and get them. Coming up next in the number 2 slot for relief pitchers is going to be the Atlanta Braves reliever, Will Smith. He's at a 78 overall. He's a silver, but he's boosted to a 79 this week. And look at that hits per 9, a 106 again. But this time he gets a plus 4. He's going to be a 110. His K per 9 is a little low at 69, but that's going to get a plus 4. It's going to be a 73. That should be decent enough to get you around, especially if you look over at his pitches here. He's got a 4-seam, a slider, and a curveball. But look how slow that curveball is compared to that 4-seam. That 4-seam's at 93. That curveball's at 78. Keep these pitchers, keep these hitters thinking. Keep them off speed. Keep them on their toes. You should be able to use this curveball a lot. His control, he has a lot of control on his slider and a decent control on his curveball. Of course, his 4-seam's got a 75, so you should be able to dot it. And a pitch break. Look at that break on that curveball, 79. Put it in the dirt. It's going to look like it's coming in waist high, and it's going to drop right in the dirt. So hopefully you guys pick this guy up, because if you want him, he's on the market now for 225 stubs. And rounding out the list at number 3, he's back, baby, JP Firestone. I told you to pick him up in the Moonshot event. As you can see, I've been using him. He's got a parallel 1 for me, but take the parallel side. He's a 72 bronze. It's boosted up to a 78. Look at that hits per 9 off the bat. It's a 105. But with the boost at a plus 9, he's going to be coming in at a 114 hits per 9. K per 9 is at a 65. That plus 9 helps him out, gets him into a 74, which is a good enough range to use him as a 1-inning to maybe 2-inning pitcher. And as you see, his pitch velocity over here, as you can see his pitches, he's a 3-pitch pitcher, a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a circle change. He's at a 93 fastball right there, 86 slider, and an 88 circle change. Pitch control, it's all about that fastball and that circle change right there. And at the break, circle change has a nice 82 break right there. And of course, his 4-seam over there is a 99. So that break is also what's going to help you keep hitters on their toes and keep them guessing. It's only 3 pitches, but I use them enough to keep them guessing. And if you want them right now, you can get them in the market for $190. Now, getting into the closing pitchers, at number 1, I got David Robertson. He's a 76 silver, boosted up to a 78 this week. Look at that hits per 9 off the bat. 104 plus 5 gets you to 109. That K per 9 is at 83 plus 5 gets you at 88. So he's a real solid overall closer there. Look at the break. He's at a 99 break, and that's going to take into account these 3 pitches over here. He's a cutter, knuckleball curve, and a slider pitcher. That cutter comes in at 92 miles an hour. the knuckleball curve at an 84, and the slider at an 82. At his control, that knuckle curve has a high control of 72, right? And look at the break on the knuckle curve slider and the cutter, 99, 96, and an 86. He's got great breaking pitches. That's what you're going to want to use. He's a righty, so you're going to want to try to go away from the righties and try to come into the lefties. Hopefully, you can get away with some pitches there. And if you want them, you can get them on the community market right now for 144 stubs. And number 2 on the list, I got TJ Antone. He's an overall 77 silver, right? He's not boosted, but look at that hits per 9. It's 102 just by itself. K per 9, 76. And look at the velocity and break, 99 and 99. And that's going to play into his 3 pitches he has. He's got a 95 sinker, a 79 slurve, and a slider at 84. Imagine throwing that sinker inside 95, getting those guys to miss, and then slowing it way down with that slurve. And if we look at this control, 99 on the slurve. You can dot this pitch wherever you want. And let's get into the break at 99 on the break. So you're not only going to be able to dot it, it's going to slow down the hitter, and you're going to be able to see that break just fool him on everything. So go ahead and pick him up. And if you pick him up now, you can get him on the community market for 142 stubs. And rounding out our list of top 3 closing pitchers you should have in your bullpen is Paul Sewald. He's a 79 silver. He's boosted to an 83. Look at that hits per 9, 93, which is great. Plus 11, you're going to get him at a 104 hits per 9. His K per 9 is a 79, boosted to a 90, so he's going to be a solid closing pitcher for you. His break velocity, kind of low there, kind of average. But he's a 3-ball pitcher here. He's got a 4-seam, a slider, and a 2-seam. So you can be using his 4-seam and his 2-seam a lot. And then that slider coming in real slow at an 82. Pitch control, he's got a lot of control on his 4-seam and his slider. And then the break, his slider's a 79, which is a decent break there. And of course, his 4-seam is going to be a 73. So he's going to be a good pitcher to come off. Maybe give you 1 solid inning. But like I said, you got those other 2 pitchers that I told you to get for closing pitchers. So in case you get into a bind, go ahead and pull them out. And if you want to get him right now on the market, he's 389 stubs. All right, guys, that's going to round the list of the top 3 relief pitchers and the top 3 closing pitchers I believe you should have in your bullpen. And hopefully you guys are able to get to the rewards. Look at the rewards right here. At 10 wins, you're going to get the Trevor Hoffman 93 card. Look at that. 110 hits per 9, 117 K per 9, pitch control of 108, and a break of 99. Look at his pitches he has here. I'm going to have to move my camera down just a little bit. There it is. Curveball. All right. So he's going to have a circle change at a 74. Think of that. 74. Look at that 4-seamer at a 93, a cutter at an 88, a slider at an 84, and a curveball at a 76. You're going to be coming in fast with his 4-seams, this cutter, and then slow it way down with the off-speed pitches. His control, he's 99 control on the circle change. So you're going to dot this wherever you want, and it's going to hit 74 miles an hour. If you look at his control and his 4-seam, able to dot at 94 in the cutter, 86, kind of gets down on the slider and the curveball. But look at the break on the circle change, 99. This is going to be the pitch. That's going to be the 1-2 there. Fastball, cutter, circle change, mix it up, mix and match, and get him off. Look at that, though. Right now, he's on sale for 24, but you don't need to buy him. Because what you're going to do, you're going to get 10 wins, and it's all because of the bullpen. It's all because of the top 3 guys I said you should get. Hopefully we can make it all the way over here to 30 wins this time. See if I have enough time to grind this event out. But this event's going to end May 31st. Don't forget, get on in there. And don't forget, guys, it's 6 innings. So use those relief pitchers and the closing pitchers. Don't forget, if you like this, also like, follow, and subscribe. Head on over to my TikTok, EZ3_TTV, for more MLB The Show content. And leave a comment and let me know what your winning record is by the time May 31st rolls around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace.